Yes, James Crochet led the team.
He wouldn't run the ball the way he ran like tonight. A couple times where he took off.
If we're drafting all these players in the first round, we're spending money on these players. That
place. And there is not much that teams are going to do when they're winning.
Even if you ain't feeling what I got to say, I can write it, ball it up, and sew it away.
Congrats to Ferris for Giants winning. I know you're happy.
I got 86, the joint drop a number
once we get
today.
to the playoffs,
Even if you ain't feeling what I got to say, I can write it, ball it up, and sew it away. They ain't here for chord and let the beat play. I got 86, the joint drop a number today. I'm more Langston than
I want him to start doing that.
Would have sworn, Lord, I got the end. Hemingway with a Marvin Gaye mine. That should be a big deal. Where do I sign? Living in illusions of freedom. Warning signs.
What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to another edition of Ravens Online Gatekeepers. I'm your man Hendo, and also, as you can see, I have a couple of guests with me who really aren't guests. So funny, Brandon.
I mean, I feel like I'm a guest. I don't know why you would say that.
Well, I apologize.
I want guest privileges. I don't want. When I say you're not a guest to somebody, it means you better clean up after yourself. And you got chores and stuff to do over here. You take out the trash. I'm not taking out the trash for you. That's not what this is. I'm definitely a guest here.
No. This is like third home to you.
Third home?
Fourth. I'm sorry, fourth home.
What are the first three?
Lunch break, hot take, Ring Kings, open mic with OTR Mike.
I've only been on there once.
Okay.
Round table.
Old
Man Gamer.
Old Man Gamer's dead.
Late night with Suge Knight.
Still conspiracy. So this is like a fifth or sixth.
No, this sounds
LGR.
When you say it, I realize how I'm on way too many shows. And I need to scale back.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. I took your advice and I scaled back the shows. It feels good to
it does.
to not do anything. Listen, I almost didn't make it tonight. So everybody can thank my man Sugarton here.
I mean, it really was Brodney's idea. Brodney hit me up and was like, "Hey man, we should do a show tonight." I was like, "You know what, Brodney? Let's do it."
Both of them hit me up within 5 minutes of each other. One of them just straight up lied about what we were doing.
Who lied?
That's the second part. No, that's the second part.
No, there ain't no second part.
That's
one. You hit me up and you're like, "Oh, you want to do a reaction to the George Foreman trailer?" And then Hendo hits me up 2 minutes later. He's like, "Yo, you want to be on my show at 8?" And I'm like, "That's not what Suge said." And like, "Oh, that's something different. We're talking Ravens." And it's too much. We just went over this shit. It's too much. Why does your name say Suge and not Sugarton?
Because I changed my name when I did it with my dad because
because being formal. All right, yeah. So you can, okay. That was a good show, by the way.
It was.
Really good. It was very.
I appreciate you.
Listen, it was very emotional. I got caught up in it. Listening to you and your dad talk. So if you all in the chat haven't seen it, make sure you go over to Suge's channel, Suge Knight 323 and Late Night with Suge. He had an awesome time talking and reminiscing with his dad. How
you gonna have your dad and your sister on?
Yes.
We're gonna talk about Friday. Not this Friday because I have plans this Friday. But I think we're gonna talk about it maybe even next week. The week after.
Nice.
We might do it. I went and saw my mom yesterday, and she was telling me the same thing. She was like, "I forgot about a lot of this stuff." She was started crying. Shout out to my mom. I love her to death, but she gets really emotional. She started crying about it. And then she kind of laughed at the joke my dad made about taking the pill, which I laughed my ass off when he said that. And she goes, "I was never taking the pill anyway." I was like, "Okay, good to know, Mom."
All right. Okay. Let's
check out the interview. You understand the joke.
You understand the joke. Yeah. It was awesome.
I think the pill got it across pretty well.
It explains everything. What's going on, Brandon? Thank you for stopping by. He says, "What's up from Connecticut?" Listen, there's a lot of y'all from Connecticut that like the Ravens. What y'all not Pats fans? I mean, I don't blame you, but it is what it is. My daughter, my oldest, my baby girl, Jasmine, what's going on? Thank you for dropping by. I haven't seen you in a minute. You know what? Speaking of your interview, Suge, maybe myself and my daughter, you know what I'm saying, we should do one similar to that.
Would be fun.
On a Saturday night with Brodney and the boys, you know.
No.
Here we go.
I'm not getting involved in that. That's you and your daughter. That's
I know, but it'd be your show though. You can host it.
No, where am I? I don't even have a channel. Where am I gonna host it?
Yeah, we have 30 different channels to choose from.
No, we don't have 30 different channels. There are a bunch of people who have their own channels.
You know my channel.
I'm not one of them.
You know my channel's always open. I really don't care. So yeah.
I see.
Going at what's going on? G's in the house.
Oh, what up? Well, Wes.
He thought them gang size. Big Reg. Big Reg was
Big
good.
Reg. What's up, Big Reg?
Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, like I said, it's a bunch of y'all out there in Connecticut. I'm sorry. Yes, Danity. Thank you for coming by. Yes, a mini round table. Hey, and a Steelers fan. What more could you ask? I'm sorry, a Ravens/Steelers fan. What more could you ask for?
Do not do that.
Didn't your dad say something about you being a Ravens fan? I could have sworn he did.
No,
Never mind. Let's move it on. Move it on. Yolanda B, thank you for dropping. Thank you for dropping. I swear he did say something like that. I thank you for stopping by. Z the Beast. Darius Simmons, what's going on?
My boy.
Just 3. Oh man, like we can't be having
I can't be having what?
Can't be having like nicknames and things like that.
Why?
Doing this too much.
No.
Because when nicknames start flying around, it's when it becomes permanent.
Right.
Facts. Chicago, what's going on? D-Weezy.
Yes, it was.
It was.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Then they started talking about poop. So
that's when it kind of got a little weird.
That wasn't me. I didn't bring that up. He did.
It doesn't make a difference.
That man said, "I like to study poop." I was just like, "All right, I guess this is where we're going now."
And Suge was like, "Word, okay, we're gonna talk about poop for 5 minutes." What's going on, Raven 76?
What I was talking about before we came on.
Sure, those moments are just for us.
Right.
You won't share that publicly unless it's a Patreon tier.
Facts. You are right about that.
Yes. Oh, Jazzy says, "Let's do it."
There you go.
She about to air out all my dirty laundry. Y'all gonna be like, "What?" I would have never known. She was such a nice guy.
Wow.
Anywho.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get this popping because listen, so we got something to do at 8:30 or around 8:30-ish.
What is happening at 8:30-ish?
What's happening at 8:30-ish? You don't know. Or you wouldn't know because you're something else. But 8:30-ish, the Bullies of Baltimore comes out.
I don't know why they put I was gonna watch that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was on the ESPN Plus thing, and I was clicking on it, and I'm like, "Why you have it on here if it's not on here yet?
If it's not available,
like that's not what this is for. This is for on demand. I demand it now, and you're not allowing me to watch it."
Also, I think The Last of Us comes out, so
that's not till later though, right? 9 or 10, I believe.
I'm signing in right now to find it.
Sure. We got a show that's happening
right now.
If
you look up in the top left-hand corner, it says live.
You
for many minutes now.
Minutes.
All I did was sign into my HBO. I mean, if you want to use my HBO, you can use it now, unlike Netflix, where you can't use passwords. Yeah. I mean, some people are in this group.
First of all, Netflix
talk to Caleb if you want to know who the leech is.
Netflix is about to lose a lot of business.
They're about to lose a lot of business. Yeah.
People not going for it.
My cell phone company pays for Netflix, and I'm still canceling it.
Because you petty.
No.
Ronnie's very
because no, that's not petty. That's having principled beliefs and standing up for them.
I ain't mad at you. Bro. I'm not mad at all. All right, so let's jump into this, get this party started so we can get up out of here, because I'm contractually obligated to be here every Sunday.
You weren't live yesterday, though, were you?
Was I live yesterday?
Yeah.
No.
Because I had requested a Saturday stream, and you were like, okay, I'm going to do it. And then
when was this?
Nothing. On the last show where I was in the chat, and you were like, oh, I'm going to do...
I said Mike.
No, but yes, you said Mike. You said Mike, and then I requested one, and you said I can do that, and then you didn't. So
you know why you didn't get a Saturday show? Because you introduced him to that damn game, and he's been playing it,
Facts.
and then sitting here throwing around that he made $2 million in the game. Okay,
I'm at $3
personally,
million
I fucking hate you.
and I just upgraded to my third bond. I got like 25 pigs. Listen, if y'all want to be mad at somebody for me not bringing out enough content right now,
it's Rodney.
It's Rodney. He introduced me to this dumb, stupid game.
This is not even how. That's not even how that happened. If you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at Jose, who has his entire family playing it.
Facts. Listen, I'm really mad at Jose, and I think at first I was cool with it, and I'm like, all right, this game is okay, but it's like work.
The game is Stardew Valley, by the way.
Yes, but then
you should really check it out because it's very good.
No, stop.
Don't check it out.
I was just playing it like 10 minutes before we.
It's still on my screen right now.
I kind of figured stuff out now, so I'm like, all right, well now I can start doing stuff. Made some money. I'm gonna get the backpack, and
you go get the backpack. That was the first thing you should have done.
Well, no, because I wasn't making any money. I only had 800. I've been sitting on 800 gold for like 2 months now.
Yo, listen,
I realized I didn't know how to make money on the damn game.
Listen, this is all Jose's fault.
Farming is not 100%. In your blood there.
It's Jose's fault because he called
me
poor. He was like, yeah, I got these Iridium tools. He said, I got these Iridium tools. You wouldn't know nothing about that. And I'm like, huh? What?
And you wouldn't.
Yeah. And I do now because all my tools are Iridium. So
I don't have enough Iridium to do that. And I planted a bunch of star fruit because I'm like, I need to get my money up now. And I'm out here watering star fruit plants until goddamn 1:30 in the afternoon. And I can't do anything else. It's like watering, and then I'm going to bed at like 4.
So, I don't think the people came here for Ravens.
I'm sorry, they didn't.
The first
Stardew. I apologize.
You know where this content needs to go? Old Man Gamers.
Old Man Gamers.
It's not a real channel.
Old Man Gamers.
That's not a channel.
Make sure everybody we got
or the Patreon. Or the Patreon.
Subscribe. Or the Patreon. We should do it for the Patreon where we just bitch about it all the time.
But listen, I have Iridium sprinklers, so they cover pretty much all my crops. I don't even have to.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you. Thank you. All right, now let's jump into the show for real because we're 12 minutes in and we're doing so much other stuff.
Well, they haven't hired a coach, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna talk about Stardew Valley.
Facts.
The Ravens ain't doing their job, so
yes. Listen, we need to do a stream about Stardew Valley on some real stuff because I'll be up 3-4 o'clock in the morning knowing I gotta go to work.
And this is fast.
And I'm like, just one more.
And I'm like, what is he doing?
And I'm like, I'm just gonna water one more day, and then I'm gonna do it, and I'm going to bed. And then something will pop up or a message will come up, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta do this last one. This is what happens to OCD. I mean, Stardew Valley needs to sponsor this channel. I didn't know that game was like 10 years old.
It's only 7 years old, all right, and he's got a new game coming out pretty soon. I believe.
Not messing with y'all.
Yeah, you are. It's gonna be much better. It's gonna be much better. It's called Haunted Chocolatier. You get to open up your own little shop.
That's right. We decided what that actually is.
No. Ravens continue search for head coach.
What happened?
Ravens continue search for head coach. Listen, we're here to talk about that.
All right, so yeah, they're gonna interview some other people. Some the same people rather a second time, and then in like a week you're gonna hear. So what were you saying, Shug?
So they brought back. So they brought back.
Danny kicked out Zeke the Beast.
What Zeke the Beast? Why? What are you doing, Danny?
What are you doing, Danny?
Drunk on power?
Just listen. Just when we start praising you, talking about how well of a job you do. Now this.
He said hit the like button as well, and she booted his ass.
Wow.
I can't bring him back.
No, Danity.
Wow.
How long did she kick him for? 300 seconds.
Wow. That's what we do now.
You about to get demoted.
That's how we so carry things. Listen, I would appreciate you skipping over our coach search because you found your coach and you got your defensive coordinator today.
Oh man, it was amazing. I couldn't it's one of those things where it's like, you say that's what they should do and you want that to happen, but you don't ever expect it from your team. And then you read it in an actual headline and you don't know how to react. You're like, this can't be real. I'm probably sleeping.
Thanks.
But no, Carolina's making all the right moves. All the right moves. They're about to get Bryant Johnson.
On my watch. Zeke is sitting there probably going, what the hell did I do? What the hell did I do? Shout out to Z, man. It's
Indeed. So yes, as you
y'all get that hashtag Justice for Z going in the chat there.
Right. Or hashtag shame Danity. Shame.
Why not both?
Let's get them all popping. Listen, back to the Ravens continue for a search for a coach. Listen, this is very important. This may be the ipso facto de facto reason that my quarterback don't come back. Oh,
He's not coming back. He's not coming back.
But listen,
like,
did you hear they're $100 million apart?
Yeah, that's
the rumor.
100 million.
100 million.
And see, all this is speculation.
Oh, there you go, right there, bro. Yeah.
Yes, all of this is speculation because Lamar never came out his mouth and said anything.
Mm-hmm.
The team never came out their mouth and said anything, but they're continuing to search for a coach.
They've said a lot of things out of a lot of mouths.
See, you know what? Forget this coach and search thing. I actually had something set up for Dave Canales to talk about Geno Smith and give praise to Geno Smith. But since we don't want to do that,
this is why the three of us can't do shows together.
Yeah, we go off tangents way too much. So let's jump into this.
I'm gonna head out.
Nope.
And good luck to y'all.
Nope. You're here, so you stay here. So since you want to talk about my quarterback, let's talk about this. What do y'all think about this contract impasse? Do y'all think Lamar Jackson's coming back?
I think you should call him my quarterback every single time you refer to him because he's not going to be very soon. You're never going to get to say that again. Hey, your replacement threw 4 touchdowns in the Pro Bowl today, though. In the flag football game, Tyler, he went off, man. He's looking fantastic.
Hey,
you seem shell shocked.
No, because listen, I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. I'm just playing with you. Like, yeah, man. Yeah, Brandon, they need some dribbling. They need something.
Wow. I don't think so.
They said Lamar will be back. Listen, I hope so. But my whole thing with this situation is, what are the Baltimore Ravens doing? They're playing this game too close to the tilt, and what would happen if they can't? If there's an impasse and they're 100 million apart, like they say, or even 50 million or 25 million apart, what are the Ravens doing? And I know everybody says, well, you can franchise tag Lamar and keep him for a season. But the only thing that does for me is holding off negotiations till next year when you possibly have 4 to 6 more quarterbacks signing new deals. So that's just going to up the quarterback market in itself and cost even more money, even if you franchise tag him again. So what kind of game are we playing? Or are they really in this to trade him?
Well, that's not the only thing it does, because it also ties up, 40 plus million and prevents you from doing the things that you need to do this offseason. And they have a lot of things that they need to get done, and they're not going to be able to do that if they have to franchise tag Lamar and he's just, or that money is just sitting on their cap.
Right. I mean, Suge, are you with us, or are you playing a game?
No, I'm looking because Horace was saying that Lamar just posted about playing again next season for the Ravens. So I'm looking at it. I don't see anything on Twitter.
I posted about Lamar playing next season for the Ravens. That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, well, okay, then I'll look at your thing because I want to see what he says.
Right.
Most cap space. Go ahead. Yeah.
So yes. So as far as cap space goes, the Ravens have $26.8 million of cap space. Lamar's tag will be between, if they do the exclusive franchise tag, between 45 and maybe 49 million. Even if they do the non-exclusive one, it's 32 million. So as of right now, they don't have the cap space. And this trading for DeAndre Hopkins or somebody else, how are we going to do that with this money?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know who I see with money on here? Cincinnati Bengals. And everybody's out here crying about, oh, they're going to have to trade T. Higgins. Why? They got $43 million in cap space. They have Joe Burrow for a 5th-year option if they so choose. I mean, they have a lot of money to play with, even with all the money they spent last year in free agency. So stop sleeping on the Bengals.
Yeah. I think people were more hoping that the Bengals wouldn't be able to keep T. Higgins. They were like, oh, no, cap space, all this stuff. And now people are like, shit.
Well, they're
get to keep all their players.
Hoping that the Bengals are falling apart with the Joe Mixon thing. And then the T. Higgins thing came out the next day. And, people were kind of celebrating because that's what you do in Baltimore now. You just celebrate the failures of other teams because you don't have successes of your own to celebrate. So, I don't know. But yeah, I doubt that T. Higgins is going anywhere. The thing in Baltimore, and this goes back to the coaching search as well, like you have to be close to a deal or have a deal done to have any of these offensive coordinators feel comfortable with signing in Baltimore, right? Like, who wants to sign up for coaching Lamar Jackson and then ending up coaching Tyler Huntley or even Jimmy Garoppolo or whoever it ends up being? It kind of reminds me of Bobby Petrino, Lamar's old coach. He was in Atlanta. He got hired to coach the Falcons with Mike Vick, and then Mike Vick went to prison. And he was coaching Joey Harrington, and he left a letter, a Dear John letter for all his players in their locker, and he ran out in like week 13 or whatever it was. Like, man, I ain't come here to coach no Joey Harrington. I came here to coach Mike Vick.
Dear Darla, I hate your stinking guts. It ran out the door.
Doing that to Ward Dunn is just unforgivable, man. He's such a great person.
He is just the best guy. I have his jersey. I got that Atlanta Falcons Ward Dunn jersey. Florida State, baby. Florida State. Listen,
you still haven't answered my question that I asked you in your stream the other day, though.
What was that?
Who's the best Florida State wide receiver in the league right now?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't call it.
I feel like you should know because you're an expert on Florida wide receivers. It seems.
I'm an expert on Florida. Yes, they lost in college basketball as well.
Did they?
Yes, they just lost in college basketball as well. But we know who did win, though.
Wow.
We know who did win, though.
They only won by like 6.
Hey, without Coach K, what do you want?
I'm kidding, but you said that like he was out sick. He's just not the coach anymore. Everything they do is without Coach K now.
Yeah, I know. It's just, it don't feel the same. Like it's
no,
like
it's not.
It's like a piece of me is missing.
I don't watch. You're not Duke anymore.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. But they beat North Carolina. That's all that matters. Like even if I don't watch Florida State football anymore, as long as they beat the University of Miami, we good.
How you gonna get mad at us for going off on tangents and you got Duke thoroughly defeats North Carolina as one of your headlines? That's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Because there's nothing to talk about with the Ravens. We all know Lamar Jackson's gone.
But it was a segue to this.
Now this is interesting. This is
disgusting.
It is.
I think I've been seeing a lot of memes that like that would probably be Rodney, and it's like Rob Capella with LeBron, and LeBron's just yelling at Rob like, "What the are you?"
He should be fired already. got LeBron out here tweeting, "Maybe it's me."
Yeah. Okay. It is.
No, it isn't.
You sure?
Yes, I'm very sure. It's the GM.
Rob Pelinka?
Yes.
One of the Michigan Fab 7?
Kobe's ex agent?
Agent. Yeah, that's how he got the job. He's not qualified.
Listen. So at first I was like, the Lakers don't really have much capital right now to give up for him. But seeing what Dallas gave up a 2027 second rounder, a 2029 first and second rounder. 2029.
And Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yes.
And as this is what I was telling Mr. J, we were talking about it. I was like, they're not going to get good offers for Kyrie because Kyrie's been acting like Kyrie for, the last couple of years in Brooklyn. Nobody wants to commit to him. Nobody's going to give up what he's worth. So they should absolutely been able to get a deal done for Westbrook and those 2 first-round picks. But Rob Pelinka is a terrible GM, so it didn't happen.
This is facts. Isn't he a free agent after this year?
Kyrie, yes.
Kyrie?
Yeah.
Looking for a max deal.
So this is a lot for Dallas to give up, not knowing if he's going to stay.
Well, yeah.
You're playing for that. You're playing for the now right now.
Yeah, okay. And if he goes in there and he behaves himself, I would imagine they're going to give him the max deal or close enough to it that he'll stay.
Oh, man. No, Cuban's going to give him the max deal. But it's just, does he want to be in Dallas?
Well, we'll see.
He's ecstatic about the trade.
Yeah, he's going to be playing with Luka. And if that team, that right now you have the Warriors are not even, they're like, what, 8th or 7th or something like that, if I remember.
Who? What?
And the Warriors?
Why are we bringing the Warriors?
Because they're the champ.
Okay, I thought you were taking a jab or something.
Well, no, because they just lost Curry for several weeks, so they're going to be dropping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said several weeks.
The Warriors, the Mavericks can easily become the number 1 team in the West. and probably the best team overall. Like maybe other outside of the Celtics.
Let's pump our brakes on the best team overall a little bit. But I mean,
well, no, I'm saying let's see what Kyrie and Luka do with each other.
Fat Luka.
Yeah, Fat Luka. I mean, he's not gonna have that. It's not gonna be. It ain't gonna be all on him now. He ain't gonna handle all the ball and take all the big shots.
You can call him fat, but he's like the best player in the league right now. So doesn't really matter.
Yes, this is true. This is true. Brandon says Brodney said he got room on the Panthers bandwagon. Is that true, Brodney? Are y'all accepting
for some people? Yeah, we're accepting applications. It's not just hop on, but yeah, for a select few, y'all can get in on the ground floor.
You really shouldn't be, be picking at who wants to be fans of the Panthers. Like,
why is that?
What if Lamar goes there next year?
Because it's the Panthers.
Yeah, it's an exclusive group.
What if Lamar goes there?
They're going to be competing for a Super Bowl next year.
Will they?
Yes, they will. If Lamar goes to Carolina, they will be competing for a Super Bowl next year. Because I mean,
who's he going to?
DJ Moore, better receiver than he's ever had in his life.
This is true.
Ravens had Bateman. He just got hurt this year.
I can't even.
He got hurt last year.
I can't even with you, Shug. I can't. All right. But I mean, if they get an even decent quarterback, they're winning that division by default at this point. So they'll be hosting a playoff game, and they will be competing for a Super Bowl if it's Lamar. Now, probably not going to be Lamar. It's probably going to be, Anthony Richardson or maybe CJ Stroud if they move up. It's definitely not going to be Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley is hot garbage.
Did you see him in the Pro Bowl?
Wait, aren't you guys going to go for the other quarterback in the draft? That one draft? Who's
Will Levis?
No, who's no.
Anthony Richardson?
No, because you guys had Sam Darnold. And who was the other?
Oh, you talking about Josh Rosen?
CJ Stroud. Or no, that's
I said CJ Stroud.
Josh Rosen.
Not him. Josh Rosen.
They just gonna keep going for first round picks from 2018.
No.
Is that who you guys want, Brodney?
No, I don't think so. I think we're good on that. We've had our fill of the 2018 QB class, unless it's Lamar. And again, probably not going to be Lamar. So it's probably going to be, like I said, Anthony Richardson or CJ Stroud. If he starts to slip a little bit, and they're going to win that division because that division is god awful. Thanks. And I don't want to see any Ravens fans trying to hop over.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Shout out Michael Simmons. Thank you for signing up, being a part of the Rogue family. Appreciate you. And listen, nobody's gonna be hopping. I'm jumping on the bandwagon. A lot of us have been fans of Carolina for years.
Yes, no, that's not true. But yes, a lot of Ravens fans are going to be jumping off of that Ravens bandwagon if Lamar ain't there.
What's going on, Attitude Pop? How you feeling? Says people gonna look at this Pro Bowl and be like, "See, Tyler Huntley is elite. You see his passing; he outperformed everyone." But this Pro Bowl,
he didn't outperform everyone. Attitude.
He did not.
Geno Smith had 5 touchdowns.
How's Geno Smith?
And an interception.
Whatever. Trevor Lawrence had a pick 6.
He did.
Oh, ugly as hell.
He sure did. So let me ask y'all this question: did y'all watch the Pro Bowl games?
Nah. I watched some of the events.
Right.
Yeah, I was watching some of the skill stuff.
Did it start today or did it start the other day?
It started on Thursday.
Did it really?
Yes, sir.
This stuff is horrible.
Thursday or Friday.
This stuff,
I think some of it's good, some of it's very bad. But I mean, I expected that with it being the first season. They gotta figure out what events kind of work for them and what don't. But like I saw some people pointing out on Twitter, the players are very engaged, which is a positive thing.
Good. Yeah.
I'm like, if they're not happy, they are selling this.
Right.
They are selling this because they look really excited to be there. And I'm just like, kick-tack-toe? Like, this stuff right here is hot garbage.
Have you never played high stakes tic-tac-toe?
Okay, high stakes tic-tac-toe, but then you have a guy hiking the ball, punting the ball, and kicking the ball. 2 separate things, bro.
Saying
skill right there is what that is. But what they need to add again is the 40-yard dash tournament, and that'll bring it all together.
Did they do any of the quarterback skill stuff?
They had some quarterback events. I didn't get a chance to watch them, but it was like kind of them throwing at moving targets and whatnot.
They don't do the one where they just throw it downfield as far as they could.
I don't think they do that one anymore. I don't think they brought that back.
Oh, you talking? Yeah,
the quarterback challenge stuff.
Yeah,
I really like that.
Yeah, that was dope. They should bring that back.
Yeah, where they had the blue chalk on the end of the ball and they throwing it at the targets and everything. I like that. Yeah. But they have some variation of that now. I just didn't get a chance to watch it.
They did. They have certain things they got going on, but it just didn't seem really appealing to me.
Yeah, but it's the first year, and they got to figure out what's working and what's not. Wasn't a big fan of the dodgeball. I thought that would be better than it was, but it wasn't really entertaining at all. Most of them kind of really suck at dodgeball. The golf, the long drive thing, you can get rid of that immediately. I don't know whose idea that was. That was terrible.
But they broke the flag football game up into 3 segments or something.
Oh, I didn't watch the flag football game, so I don't know.
I think they did. I think they broke it up into 3 segments because Tyler started one, Lawrence started the other, and Carr started the middle one. So they did one, then they did the events, and then at the end they did the catch thing.
That was stupid.
I heard that didn't go over well. The video part of it was good.
Yeah, they had Diggs throwing the digs, and Diggs couldn't throw the ball. And then you had Michael Vick throwing the ball, which was pretty cool.
To Amon St. Ra.
Yeah. No,
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
That's what I said. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
That's what I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, that's
I called him Amon St. Ra.
They got rid of Diggs because they got rid of Diggs because he couldn't throw the ball, and they brought Trevor Lawrence in and Michael Vick to throw the Diggs, and he couldn't catch. He couldn't catch anything he was trying to do, and he just said, "Screw it." The only good part was Pete Davidson putting up 69 and talking, and I think St. Brown has a tattoo of Pete Davidson on his arm.
It wasn't a real tattoo.
Was it real? Okay, yeah.
It was like a piece of tape. It was like a piece of tape on his arm, and he drew on top the tape.
Okay. Other than that,
it wasn't real.
It was horrible.
Yeah,
it was dumb.
I was like, is this the first year they did this, or did they do this crap?
No, it was basically the slam dunk contest, but didn't make sense.
No.
All right, we got a $25 cash app from my man Eric L. Appreciate you, bro. It says, "Have a most excellent show, young men."
Thank you, Eric.
I don't know who you think is young on this show because
I'm young.
I'm young.
God damn, should
Younger than most. We just said Almond St. Brown. Wow. It sounds like that deserves a pause in there somewhere. Wow. All right. So, like I said, this is going to be a very quick show, and we done ran through it because it's not really much.
It's 8:33 now.
Yeah, but I think it has. I don't care. I think it has commercials. So,
of course, it has commercials.
But if I stream it, will the commercials be on though?
If you try to stream it, you can fast forward through the commercials.
No, I shouldn't have to fast forward. I pay for a streaming service. There should be no commercials.
All right. None. Tell that to Hulu and Netflix and everybody else.
What's going on, Raven?
$30 extra. Oh, shout out to Raven C and Big Reg, man, for being
What's up, Raven C?
Last Friday. I was thinking about you guys. We're gonna do some more wrestling talk because that was dope.
We heard y'all were really into wrestling. Suge was so excited after the stream.
I was.
He was giddy. He was like, "Hey, it's other people in the wrestling, just not me."
Well, because the only person I get to talk wrestling with is Chris.
Oh,
and Chris is the homie. Rodney sometimes talks wrestling, but you can't hold his attention with it for 5 minutes.
It's not true. It's not true at all.
Very true.
I watched the entire Rumble, and I was texting you during the Rumble, and you were ignoring me. That's why I don't talk wrestling.
I was watching a program.
What's up, Tanya?
Shout out to Tanya. I was watching a program.
You were watching a program?
Yeah, I don't like to be bugged when I'm watching a movie or a program. Yes.
Watching a program. What program were you watching, Chuck?
The Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay. The one I was watching, I was talking to you about, and you were complaining about not being able to talk to people about wrestling. That one?
That one? That's
the very same?
But you were texting me during it. I don't want to talk during it. After.
I don't want to talk after it, Suge. How about that?
Okay, well, then don't worry. That's why I ignored you.
Oh, fuck you, Suge.
Wow!
You see how he gets?
Somebody just woke up and chose violence today.
Right? You see how he gets?
Oh, thank you, Danity. Appreciate you. Way to redeem yourself from the snafu from earlier.
That's not
Danny,
redemption.
Danny, can
That's
you
not
do me a
redemption.
favor? Like, can you kick Brodney out, please?
Yeah,
You don't have
please,
to kick.
Danny.
You don't have to kick Brodney out. If you ask him to leave, Brodney will leave.
Mhm.
But we don't want him to leave. But you know, we almost done.
I'll even leave if somebody in the chat asks me to leave. Like,
Nah.
I'll take that too.
Nah, we good with that. We good.
Where you at, I horse? This is your call to action. It's your chance to be a hero, I.
He's like, get him out of here.
Y'all are so.
Brandon, it is past 8:30.
It is past 8:30. Listen,
But here's a great part. You can just stream it later. You don't
with
have
no
to
commercials.
watch it there.
With no commercials. That's my whole
Yeah,
thing. I
like-
hate commercials now.
You already know what's going to happen at the end of this.
It doesn't make it. Stop. Can you stop hating Suge?
Nobody want to hear Ray's preaching ass for an hour and a half.
Facts. You are. I'm not gonna hold you with that one.
Hey, is Edry going to be in a golf cart complaining about picking up trash in this one?
He probably is. He did that in Baltimore too. He's like, y'all some grown ass men. Put your trash in the trash can.
What's going on? See how addict. But listen, it's a fact. It is a fact. Like just because you have people.
Maybe a fact. Oh, nobody want to hear that. Ed, you ain't nobody's daddy.
Apparently he was because they cleaned it up.
God damn, man.
Brandon said, "I'm shook to hear the cause mayhem." Ain't nothing wrong with that. Listen, this is the off season. It's a boring time of the year. It is what it is. We trying to do whatever we can to entertain you people. Or you guys. I'm sorry, not you people.
Wow.
I didn't mean
You people, huh?
What's going on, Matt D? Thank you for subscribing and joining the Road family. Appreciate you. Listen, it's not always like this.
It's hilarious to me that people are subscribing while watching this.
It is because they're like, I don't know where the show is going or what the hell it's about. And I apologize for it. But listen, so
Do you apologize?
I do apologize for it. So listen, I want to know out in the chat, is this a good time? Like, is this a better time? Is it better to stream at 8 or better to stream at 7?
Well, it depends who you're talking for, because the reason I want to stream at 5 is because I went to go eat. You know?
I said in the chat. I didn't say on the panel. I said in the chat.
Okay. So Brodney, next time he asks us, we're gonna be like, nope.
Don't include Brodney in your shenanigans.
Well, Brodney wanted to say no.
No, he didn't, because all Brodney had to do was say no.
Did you
right,
guilt him
Brandon.
into it?
That's right. I did not. I just asked him, and then he said nothing. Then he was like, "Where's the link?"
God damn it, man! Like
I didn't think he was coming because he. All right, listen.
I was like 2 minutes away from just putting on Undisputed and playing Undisputed because you hadn't sent me the link, and I was like, let me ask him, and now I'm fucking sitting here.
Whoa!
Instead of playing Stardew Valley.
Whoa! This is what we're not going to do. At least he asked y'all. I've been asking Raven C. I've been asking Raven C to come on here.
Calling out Hendo.
For my,
he's clearly available right now. You didn't ask him tonight.
I didn't know he was available,
Facts.
but I've been asking him for months. Him and DJ been ducking me. But you know what? Hey, listen. He told me Tuesday at 4:30, and I was like, all right, what we gonna talk about? This is the first I'm hearing from Raven C since last Monday.
Okay.
But y'all want to put this on me, right?
I mean, you're the host.
Don't fax me. I didn't listen. Don't make me pull out the messages. I got receipts. I got receipts that you ignore me. Receipts, bro. But you know, anytime you down to do something, I'm down to talk sports because you know, ain't really much going on right now. Anyway, but let's jump into this Super Bowl predictions. We are less than a week away from Super Bowl 57, the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles, and I would like for you guys to give me your predictions for the game. Let's start off with you, Brodney.
I'm picking the Chiefs. I'm done. You can move on. Look, man, I got a show tomorrow. I got a show on Wednesday. We're going to talk about the same thing.
All right, Shug, give me your prediction for the Super Bowl, please. I swear I hate you.
I'm taking the Eagles.
You taking the Eagles? All right, I'm going to go with Kansas City Chiefs. I think they win by 3. You know, I know they put out there on Twitter that the script was written and that the Eagles were supposed to win 37-34, but I think the Chiefs are going to win.
Yeah, a healthy Pat Mahomes You know, and I think most of that receiving core will be back. I know they said I believe it was Hardman won't be back, but you know they should have Juju.
That's much of it.
And you know, and obviously MVS is still there. Travis Kelce's there. They've got Isaiah Pacheco. I think they're going to be too much for the Eagles. I don't think the Eagles' offense will be able to keep pace.
I agree. Big Red says, "Fly, Eagles, fly." Now listen, Big Reg. My apologies to you, bro. I went to the post office on Saturday. But by the time I got there, they were closed. So early tomorrow morning, I got you. Your package is already.
That is shameful that you would have to have something to send out to someone and just slack off on it, man.
I wasn't.
I know you ain't talking, Brodney.
So let me see. Wait a minute, Shug. What did you just show me before the stream, Brodney?
Yeah, I know.
What did you just show me?
A lot of respect for being here.
Did you not just show me somebody's championship belt?
I showed you some bubble wrap.
Oh, okay. That's what we gonna do. But yeah, Big Red. I got early tomorrow morning. I got you. It'll be in the mail because I got Avraham Diallo. I got to send out his J.K. Dobbins jersey.
Putting their whole name out there.
No, that's his screen name. I don't know his real name, but that's his screen name. I was talking about his whole name. I put out what they put out to me.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not like you, Brodney. There's somebody.
You say your name constantly, and then you get mad at somebody for repeating your name.
Hey, Shug. Who says my name? Who says my full government name all the time?
Nobody.
Brodney.
That's not true. I call you Antoine. That's not your full government name.
Oh no. When we're in the Discord.
That's not live on stream, is it?
Okay, listen. So if you all want to be in on these jokes, if you want to have additional conversations with us, make sure that you look in the description.
I'm not talking to any of y'all.
If you look, he is. You look in the comments. You look down below. There is a link to my Patreon if you want to sign up. We have a $3, $5, $10 tier. We also have a $1 tier. It gets you into the Discord.
At least you got a $1 tier, unlike some people trying to take all my money.
A $3 tier gets you into our fantasy pick'em league, where you can go against the likes of us. And listen, maybe one day you can get yourself one of these. One of these.
I can't believe you bought yourself a ring.
I won, didn't I? Oh no! Wait till tomorrow. This is my pick'ems league championship. Wait till tomorrow when my fantasy football league championship comes in. It will be delivered tomorrow before 3:15.
We talked about this. You cannot buy yourself trophies after the fact.
No, I had a poll. What are you talking about? I had a poll on what should the winner get. Yes. Wait till tomorrow. No. I know Shug is hurt. So I'm the Rogue League Pick'em champ. I'm the Rogue League.
I'm not. What am I hurt about?
What is like? It's so weird that you win all of your own leagues.
Did I win your Pick'em league? I have a plaque coming for that as well.
I said it was weird. Did I win your own leagues? That's what I said. I didn't say anything about anybody else's league.
Did I win your Pick'em league? Did I win your Pick'em league? Did I win your Pick'em league?
It must be really fun for your patrons to see you celebrate beating them with rings and championship trophies.
Wait, and that's the whole purpose. They can come in now and challenge me. You can come at the king, but you bet not miss. That's all I got to say. You come at the king, you bet not miss.
Okay.
That's right. They need to pop a perk, something. All right, listen, this has been about 45 minutes. It wasn't supposed to be this long. But before I go, I do want to shout out one of my patrons, Living Legend. So I was at work on Friday, early in the morning, quite frankly, and I got a little message on Twitter. And my man, Living Legend, he actually has a CD. And I played a couple tracks off of it, and it was pretty hot. So I immediately purchased it. So if you are a fan of hip hop, if you want to support people from Baltimore, make sure you go look for this by Living Legend. It's actually pretty damn good. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. And I don't even buy albums. So that should let you know how good this album is. So shout out to my man LL. Appreciate you, bruh. That's that. So since we about to get on up out of here, Suge, let the people know where they can find you and what you have going on.
I mean, you can find me hanging out with Bronny in the Discord, arguing with him half the time.
All the time.
Now you can find me at SugeKnight323 TikTok and Twitter. You can also find me at SugeKnight1323 on Twitch, where usually I'm gaming, playing Magic, or probably gonna start playing some new games like Apex. Maybe
that's not new.
But I usually don't. Why are you yelling at me? God,
because why are you lying to the people?
I'm not. I never lie to the people. I'm not you. Okay.
I don't lie to.
Rodney, did you see Hendo put his ring away?
Yes.
It's so weird.
Treasures that thing, right? It's plastic, Hendo.
What?
It's plastic.
What's plastic? This is plastic? No. This actually weight. Listen, that actually has weight. It's not plastic, bro. It's weight. First of all, I didn't bootleg anything. I didn't bootleg. I got the real album, and I paid more than retail price for it. I support local.
Sounds like you a sucker.
I'm supporting people, bro.
More than retail.
I'm supporting people, bro. That's what you're supposed to do. All right, Brian. Can you let the people know where they can find you?
Wow,
I don't think Suge was done.
Yeah, I wasn't even finished.
God damn, man.
Talk about supporting people.
Jesus.
This is what I go through.
And
please continue.
And Hendo, in February of all months?
What they got to do with you?
You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out as soon as he opens that box.
He's had the box for 4 months.
No, it's been.
He was waiting for Black History Month.
Facts, and I got it on Christmas, so I've been waiting a month. Okay,
that's what you should do for on when you have your dad and your sister on. You should read the results. Of the DNA test.
No, because either I'm gonna be in a good space or I'm about to get a.
And it's gonna be a great show either way.
It's all good content.
You can find me Tuesdays doing Still Conspiracy right now. Like Hendo said, there's not much to talk about, so that show will probably turn into a lot more wrestling talk, a lot more other sports, maybe even some movies, but we'll see. And then Fridays is gonna be Late Night with Suge Knight. This Friday I won't be on because I have prior engagements, but the following Friday I'll be on, so you guys can come hang out. Thank you very much for your support. Appreciate all of you for being there. And shout out to Hendo and Bronny for all the support they give. They're two people that really helped me out with keep going. Sometimes it gets a little tough to keep doing content, but these two gentlemen right here are what really helped me keep going. So I know we all mess around. We bust each other's balls and we say stuff to us, but I appreciate both of these men. And I appreciate the whole LBHT crew. You guys are all great. Reg, Raven, Zeke, Big D, Big Red, sorry. D Weezy, all
he said Big D.
I said Big D.
I was just trying to let it go.
Nope, Hendo couldn't let it go. All right, Brian, you
should have corrected yourself.
You had to correct yourself. It was just gonna go by. Nobody was gonna say anything. All right,
Brady. Let us know about your 22 jobs.
Yeah,
I have one show. It's on Wednesday. It's Lunch Break Hot Take. Wednesday at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. We follow that up with the Overtime Show for patrons. We also have the Ring Kings podcast that I do with my brother Jose and OTR Mike. Those come out on Mondays at noon or later. But they come out during the week. Noonish. We shoot for Monday at noon. And that's it. Well, no, I mean, I guess the round table as well on Monday. With Coach
Tuesday, you do
Sip to Tally. No, I don't. Sip to Tally Films with Chris Just Joking from the Deep Cover Pod, OTR Mike from Open Mic Podcast. Obviously, this guy over here, Hendo, he's on
this
there.
Guy.
That's it, though. That's it.
No,
real
still
quick,
conspiracy.
Hold on. Yeah, before we move on, real quick, Bronny, I'm gonna need you to be on Still Conspiracy on Tuesday.
That's not a thing. I can't be on there and talk wrestling.
This Tuesday, I'm gonna need you to be there. Okay?
No, so I can't.
You're saying no to all the people that are watching right now.
I can't. Listen,
you gotta get the people what they want.
Yeah.
No, they don't want to see me Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
You don't know that.
Nobody wants that. I do know that.
They show up though.
I know that for a fact.
We do. We love seeing you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
And then Saturday with Broughton and the boys when that comes out.
and then Sunday on Ravens.
With Hendo.
On...
I
thought about that.
Yeah, the last time I talked to you, you said it was gonna happen. It was
no, I said. I said.
What he said.
Right, exactly. Raven C.
Raven C wants to be on. Why don't you come on Steel Conspiracy, Raven C?
That is fact. That is
Raven
fact.
C, if you want to come on Steel
Tuesday,
I'll have you on. But Rodney needs to be there.
No, he doesn't need a chaperone.
You got nothing to do.
Like, I know you're not the safest person to be around, but he'll be all right.
Facts.
It's virtual.
Facts. Zeke says, I'm with it.
Yes. You want to be on too? Like you and Raven C.
Yes, we do need a Saturday show, bro. Like it's no real content out there on Saturday nights.
Yeah, Hendo. So get on it.
Nah, listen, I was, but somebody's got me consumed with this game, so my time is taken up.
Facts.
Yes,
Brandon. Brandon is here to kick up
dust. That's what it should be. Yeah, it should be Friday nights, late night with Suge Knight, followed up by Saturday nights hanging with Hendo and Yolanda B. Raven.
What? Well, let me ask Yolanda, because she might be busy on Saturday nights. You don't know. She might not want to do that.
She ain't busy. She's fine.
Just telling people
what? Maybe Suge wants to do it. Maybe Suge wants to do it.
What, Yolanda B. Raven? She wants me on. I don't know if she wants me on, but she does. I'll do it for her.
That's right.
I'm a man of the people.
Listen, like Big Ray said, we are one big dysfunctional family.
Facts.
You know what we said, Yolanda?
Right? Yolanda always acting like she don't know what we're talking about. You know what we're talking about. You know what people want.
She's always like, gasp, eat gas. What is going on? You know what the people want.
Clutching the pearls every other sentence. You know what we said.
Hey, the people want what they want. You got to give the people what they want.
Be the hottest thing on the internet.
Bam. 1,000 subs like that.
Like faster than like lunch break hot take got him.
That's rude that you put it that way. But I mean, I'm not going to deny it. But why?
Hey, I barely have 100.
Why are you like this?
That was so rude.
Right?
Right, and Rod, that sounds perfect. Like, listen, Yolanda, your audience is waiting for you. Ascend to your throne, get the thing started. So we're in February, Black History Month. Start that thing off right.
You could be just like Shuri in Black Panther 2.
Oh gosh. She don't know what you're talking about.
You could be Shuri. I could be Namor.
She don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you don't know that. She might be a Black Panther fan. Marvel fan.
Okay.
Like if I said Black Panther, my daughter got excited.
Yeah, she's like, those people? Okay.
Those people could shut up. Why would you say that?
I'm just kidding. Yes. She says, I don't watch movies, so she don't know.
But you're going to go watch that 30 for 30, right, Yolanda? That's a movie. So you watch movies.
This slightly hurts a little bit, Brandon.
All right, people so rude with this stuff. Like, just toss it out there. Like, we are people, Brandon.
Right. This ain't a machine. Like, we have so damn. So
I do need to get on Stardew Valley because I got something in the mail. Like, it was a farm computer, and I got to check what that means. I don't know what it is. I need to check it out. I'm excited now.
Thanks, Brandon. Is that what we're all going to do? Are we going to all of us are going to get off right now to
wrap it up?
Thanks, Brandon. So if you
wanted to get on Stardew Valley,
if you want to hurt feelings, if you came in to hurt feelings, Brandon, good job. Job well done. Way to go.
Oh, we got a question in the chat first.
Huh? So if you have to pick defense, maybe Eagles, but QB Mahomes more of a home crowd for KC. But if it comes down to the last possession, I got Mahomes.
Well, I was talking to somebody. Because there's a Philly fan that lives in my apartment complex, and I was saying the better team is the Eagles, but Patrick Mahomes makes up for the difference, and also too that defensive line. Like that defensive line for KC is actually Chris Jones is a monster. Let's see what Reddick can do to Mahomes. If he can get pressure, if he can get to him, cause havoc, then we'll see. Because I do think the Eagles defense is really good, and I do think that they can get pressure on Mahomes. But Mahomes is so special, kind of like a unanimous MVP that he got paid, unlike some people. And he
whoa. It's only been 2 unanimous MVPs in league history.
Facts. And shout out to Chris Lopez for pointing that out to me. I didn't know that.
Indeed.
Chris Lopez, the homie.
Cal. Yes, I'm going Mahomes all day, every day. So,
And Rob, that's not it.
And Rob, that definitely is it. But Matt D says the Ravens roundtable is fire. Yes, because Brodney makes it fire. His presence there just helps elevate everything. Listen,
not going to be on season 2 of the Ravens roundtable.
You will, and you bring an element outside from an outside perspective that most of us don't bring. But you have more knowledge on the Ravens than most of the people that talk about them. So you know what I mean. But yes, and Rob,
Brodney's just full of knowledge. Like I hit him up and I go, Brodney, what do I do in this game? And he tells me what to do. Like I don't even have to look it up on YouTube. I just hit up Brodney.
Brodney is Google.
Stop that.
So if you guys want any kind of information, hit up Brodney.
Brodney's Google game is serious. You ask a question, he'll find it like that. Hey,
ask him how many a streak of South Carolina football players have been drafted. He's got that down packed.
Hurt feelings and all.
It wasn't hurting anybody's feelings. I was putting out the correct information for your audience. You said you don't lie to people, so
right. You said that.
Yeah, so I was correcting the information that your show put out.
Thanks. All right, Brandon, you said you got a good question regarding them all. What is it?
Brandon, what the hell kind of show do you think you're watching right now that you're asking us football questions?
All right, this is a sports talk show.
We're supposed to wrap this up 5 minutes
Ronnie's
ago.
Like, I got Stardew Valley to deal with right now. Come on.
How many Pro Bowl quarterbacks have they had before Lamar got here? 1. They've had 1.
Was Flacco the other one?
Did Testaverde not make it?
It was Testaverde.
And so McNair.
He made the Pro Bowl. What he said?
Well, I mean, I don't. So, he didn't specify as a Raven, right? Like he was a Pro Bowl quarterback.
That's what he meant. But yes, Testaverde made it.
Oh, you gonna speak for him now? Okay.
Testaverde made it, but Flacco turned down a Pro Bowl. So,
but you still get the credit for it. Like,
do you?
Yeah, if you can't go, you still get the credit.
I've never heard anyone refer to him as Pro Bowl QB Joe Flacco.
Well, that's because he's Joe Flacco.
Well, actually, he turned out 2. He turned out 2 Pro Bowls actually, because he had so many children that he had to be there for the births, and it was just like, yeah.
Engraver answered it.
Yeah, he made 2 of them that he turned down actually, but I don't know. Did he get? I don't think they gave him credit for it because I've never heard them call him Pro Bowl quarterback Joe Flacco.
What do they call him?
Oh, I'm sorry, Brandon. Damn, my bad. Excuse me. Okay, sure, we can set this one out.
Yep.
No, I'm not here for Ravens trivia time. That's not what this is. Brandon.
Hey, real quick though, before we get out of here, did y'all see the George Foreman trailer?
No, I have not.
You watched it?
No.
What'd you think about it, Brodney?
I thought you said we would. Okay, I guess we'll do it now.
Well, you haven't watched the trailer, so we'll do it.
Because I thought we were doing a reaction video.
We will. Okay, but I want to say this. This is why we need a Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali biopic. Because that, even though George Foreman does not look like George Foreman at all, I want to see it. I'm excited, but I need a biopic of Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier. That story.
All right.
Just saying.
Yeah, I guess they actually did not give Flacco credit for being a Pro Bowler.
Told you.
See?
Sucks for him.
Yeah, he don't care. That man got millions and millions and millions of dollars.
They still care.
What's going on in the kitchen with Ricky Shoutouts? That's my man. Make sure y'all go over there and check his channel out. If you like cooking, if you like catering, just recipes, just the Jamaican herbs and spices. Yeah. Check out my man in the kitchen with Ricky Shoutouts. Actually, quick fact. If we do a meet and greet, he's gonna cater the event.
Nice.
The meet and greet that Brodny's gonna be at? Awesome.
Once again, I will
Yes.
be rolling through to pick up the merch money, and I will be rolling out.
That is not a good thing to say. that is really not a good thing to say. Even if you mean that, it's not a good thing for you to say.
Listen, I said I'm honest with the people.
He doesn't mean it. He's gonna stay and meet and greet and talk to you, so everybody can be like, "Oh my god, he actually is kind of nice," instead of looking grumpy all the time.
I'm always nice. What up, Brandon?
What's up, Brandon? Thank you for dropping by at the very end.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Make sure you check out my man Brandon Buck on what is it? The Buck Stops Here. He does Schmo Me the Money. He does the Last of Us reviews. He does football reviews. His team is the Arizona Cardinals. So if you want to know what a franchise looks like that really isn't about anything, doesn't have good leadership, isn't about winning.
Brian Flores getting that second interview. They're about to be about something.
No, they're not.
You check out Brandon Buck. And if you also like basketball teams that ain't about nothing and you want racist owners and just losers, you can check out his Phoenix Suns as well.
So, and if you're a baseball fan,
we don't do that.
Brandon has a baseball podcast. Check that out.
Does he?
Bases loaded.
Does he still do that?
Well, it's not baseball season right now, so I
wouldn't. But so you just end it and don't speak about baseball at all?
Like,
I mean, I would
there's very little to talk about, like in the heat of things in baseball.
Facts. That's right.
Why?
Brandon. We need that meet and greet.
Would you want to talk about baseball in the off season?
Okay. Oh no, that's our other buddy first. He likes the Knicks and the Giants. He likes all sucky things New York. Don't worry, Ricky. Your sorry ass team is safe.
Except the Liberty. The Liberty about to be WNBA champions.
Well, except for the Liberty.
No, I thought the Aces are.
Not anymore.
Let's go fast.
Not anymore. Not since Stewie showed up in New York.
What's going on, Jared? Thank you for stopping
by. And Vandersloot.
Nice.
Weezy said he's gonna be bringing some baseball heat. I don't think that those two words go together. Baseball and heat just don't. No.
Well, that's kind of it does go together because when you throw heat, it's in baseball. You don't throw heat in basketball. You don't throw heat in football.
You catch fire in basketball.
Yeah, but that's not heat. Different word.
Who cares? Nobody cares about baseball, and I'm really ending the stream now because we've taken this too far. This is gone.
But to answer your question, Shug, I did enjoy the George Foreman trailer. I thought initially, just for a second, I thought that they had drafted cast Key to play Ali, and I was like, that's a terrible idea. But then they showed him again, I realized it wasn't him. So all right, but
the Ali took me out.
It looked a little odd, but you gotta give him a shot. But other than that, I thought it looked very interesting. He's got an interesting story.
It's a very interesting story, and it's a very true story because we do know he comes back and wins the title for Michael Moore.
Jose said that whole entire movie is a fraud because they called Michael Moore unstoppable. He's like, no one has ever referred to Michael Moore as unstoppable.
Who did Michael Moore beat? He beat Buster Douglas, right? Oh, he beat Vander? Oh, okay.
He's sort of. He has a win over Evander Holyfield on his record. Gotcha.
I mean, I don't. So,
you can go get that right now. He's still looking for a fight.
Evander Holyfield.
You could take him now.
You could train.
I will bite his other ear off.
You don't have to do that. He's punch drunk, man.
Sad state of affairs. All right, fellas, listen, we about to be up out of here. Appreciate everybody for dropping by, all you guys in the chat. Thank you, Engraven. Thank you for Raven C. Make sure you stop by and subscribe to their channels and check them out if you have not. Make sure you check out these guys as well. And any last words?
You didn't thank me for being here.
I want to thank my guests for being here. Shug, appreciate you being here. Brady, I appreciate you for taking the time out to being a part of the stream, dropping your knowledge, the sarcasticness, just you being you all damn day, every damn day. I appreciate you.
You sound like you appreciate it a lot.
I do. I really do. Big Ranch put it the best. We are a dysfunctional family. We fuss, we fight, we joke, we laugh, we cry, we get mad at each other, but it's still all about football and sports. And our love for it. So, as always,
love got to do with it.
I don't even feel like saying it no more. All right, y'all. We out.